Alright, in this video we're going to look at planning a trip and trying to figure out how long I would have to spend in my spaceship. So that's an example of time dilation. And so I'm going to start by writing down the time dilation equation. So T would be the amount of time that passes on Earth. T0 is how long I spend in my spaceship. And then down here we have v squared. V squared is how fast my spaceship is going. So really the issue is if you want to take a trip to the future, you have two things to consider. One is how long are you willing to spend in the spaceship, and V is how fast is your spaceship going to be traveling. So the faster you go, the less time you have to spend. And if you don't know how to go fast, you're going to have to spend a longer amount of time. Alright, so in this problem, we want to visit the year 2080. So it's 2020 now, and we want to go to 2080. So we are looking to jump 60 years. We're looking to jump 60 years. So this has to be a 60. So I'm going to plug a 60 in here, 60 in for T right here, and we need to figure out how long we have to spend in the spaceship, because in the problem they tell us how fast we're going to be traveling. So we can travel at 0.9 c. So a velocity of 0.9 c. I'm going to figure out how fast that is. So we're going to go 0.9 times 3e8. So we are going to be traveling 2.7 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. So 2.7 is kind of slow in terms of relativistic speeds. So my guess is we're going to have to spend kind of a long time in our spaceship. Alright, so this is going to be a 2.7 times 10 to the 8th. And then I'm going to square it, divided by 3 times 10 to the 8th. And then I'm going to square that one. Alright, so I have to solve for T0. So I don't know how you would look at this. You could multiply both sides by this whole square root mess. I kind of look at more from across I can't think of the word now. Cross multiplying. So T0 is going to be equal to 60 times this mess. So 1 minus 2.7 times 10 to the 8th squared over 3 times 10 to the 8th squared. Alright, so let's see what we got. So I have my 2.7 to the 8th, and I'm going to square that. Divide by 3 to the 8th, and I'll square that. Alright, then I'm going to take 1 minus that, and then I'm going to square root that. Alright, so that's my whole mess there. And then times 60. Times 60 is how long I got to spend in the spaceship. So 26.15 years. 26.15 years. That's a long time to spend in the spaceship. So again, if my spaceship could travel faster, I could reduce that time.